Hello Virgo, this is Inspired 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of July 2020, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of June, so let's see what is in store for you for the month of July. So the first card for you presenting the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Two of Spades. So it looks like the beginning of the month you may have been presented by two different choices or options that you have. It looks like that something related to your job, to your career. So this can be related to like relocations or changing career, changing jobs, changing positions that you have. And this can also comes with new responsibilities that you can have, possibly because maybe the employer or the company that you work for maybe has been laying off a lot of different people, and as a result they need to rearrange the job descriptions or the job arrangement. And for sure you may get impacted too, like you have to be willing to work more, in order to sustain your job. Doesn't mean that you are going to lose your job. No, I do not see it in your readings here. But if you do, if you are an employee right now, this card can mean a different thing. So if you are unemployed, that can be two different choices for joining two different companies that you have. So let's see the next card that you have representing the influence card, the bridge cards towards the middle of the month. You have the Ace of Club. So these are actually a good things. You have been presented with this opportunity, and the opportunity is actually coming up to life. So it's actually materialized in your favor. So they are actually giving you the option, and then you chose the option, and you finally be able to start. As easy as that. So this happened to you as well if you are unemployed. So if you are employed, then this can be, like I said before, can be like changing position, changing locations, or even like changing job descriptions. Like this can be something that you have maybe thinking about, like having to deal with several different departments instead of just one. So you may have to be ready, you may have to be ready for the changes. So the next one is representing the past position of your spread. You have the Two of Heart. Oh, you get double two here. So with this card in the past position, if you see that actually you have been committed with this job. So I do see that most of you have been taking the offer long before the month of July, possibly the month of June, and therefore you have just a change, like they have like a change of plan. So if you are being offered for position A, for instance, then they might alter your contract to do the position B, because maybe position A has been filled by one of your colleagues or one of your friends, and as a result they might alter you to a different department. So this can be a like something that is not obvious. So this comes as a surprise for you. So if this is not really the case, then you might be ended up choosing them. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Five of Diamond. So be careful on your finances, basically. So don't make a rush emotional decisions, especially when you are angry. So even if, like, say you don't agree with your boss, you don't agree with your employer to take on new responsibility or changing your job descriptions without your consent, but the thing is that everything is happening because they needed to reorganize the whole thing. So this has also be like yeah, it's like the need of the company in order to survive, because there are many of the jobs has been closed, you know, like many of the companies has been closed down, many businesses has been closed down, bankruptcy and this type of things that actually forces people to lose their job. And if you are not part of it, you should be grateful for that. And again, you needed to learn from that caveat that you should be grateful on what you have and just work on that, at least for the time being. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Six of Diamond. So I think the money comes very much into your mind in the past, and whatever things that you receive, whatever, you know, the things that you have been going on completely, like the help that you got from the people around you, you may need to let go of that. So what I mean by that is like you have been maybe getting a lot of different offer, a lot of different the help from other people. You may have to say directly and tell them honestly, what is your stand, you know, what do you want, what are you going to do. Because if you don't say that, people are misconcept or misinterpret your decisions. You know, when you have been helped by somebody that are close to you, and then in the end, it turns out to be you are changing your decision completely, and it's actually hurting them because they thought that you are with them, but you are not. You know, you have to show your stand. You have to. It doesn't mean that you are not being honest, but you have to say what, I mean, where you are in the situation and what you want to do. In that way, everything is clear and there is no misconceptions or misunderstanding, even if you already helped by somebody. And there is no like empty promises too. So the next card that you have representing the future card towards the end of the month, you have this Nine of Club. So whatever it is, like even like if you think that in the beginning it can be very hard to sustain with your current positions or with the new positions that if you wish to take it, maybe because more responsibility and you don't have your own like yeah, kind of like free time anymore, because you have to completely put your mind into it because this is something new and you have to be responsible for that. And it can be very draining too, like it can be very hard for you to adapt. But unlike them, you actually can do that when you put your heart and soul and your focus on that. So lastly, here to clarify the whole reading, at the bottom of the deck you have another nine of diamond. So as a result of this, you will come out stronger. You will come out even more independent than what you might look like before. And this is something that is very good, you know, like everyone wants to be more independent, and especially for you in this case, you will come out even more independent. So you will get some increase obviously because you get more responsibility, and that can be quite of a big, you know, like a chunk of money that you can use to save up. You know, because you never know when the pandemic will end and when this thing will impact your life, and that can be something that is very serious. So you just have to prepare for the rainy day this time. So I think that's overall readings here. Looks quite positive, I would say. It depends on your perspective, looking at it. For me, it looks like it's very positive. So I hope that this reading is helpful. And if you do like the reading, just click like. And if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get a notification every time we publish a new video. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email. And see you next month. Thank you.